John Dramani Mahama edin a policy about free SHS no. The Oba Obeyama High School no or the Aba or the Abetuja.
The next NDC government will improve the free SHS program. We will engage the stakeholders in education and ensure proper infrastructure and sustainable dedicated funding for free SHS.
Welcome to the Caesar Show.
Aha, Caesar Show. Wadaruma, Obaso, and our subscribe. No follow your baby, Captain Caesar TV, Family TV, baby, Kase Heat. John Dramani Mahama, ex-president John Dramani Mahama. Mwamani tuyase 2024 abatui. NDC, osi akan gidi, eyezu, eyeza. Chirese, osi ode baumia ebe bofo. Na John Dramani Mahama, in a policy about 2025 say obedi mampenia about SHS ni free high school in Niane any e block obeye odini ni na abetudwa na mesaka video no yanko video ni.
The next NDC government will improve the free SHS program. We will engage the stakeholders in education and ensure proper infrastructure and sustainable dedicated funding for free SHS. We shall also decentralize the procurement of food and other supplies to the headmasters and school bases in order to improve the quality of food and also boost the local economies in the districts where the schools are located. We shall expand access by building more infrastructure in existing secondary schools, and we shall dedicate funding to completing the E-blocks in order that more children can have the opportunity to go to school. We will abolish the double-track system. So that all our children can go to school at the same time and vacate at the same time. Our kids will not come and stay at home for 4 months and go to school having forgotten everything they learned in the previous term. Moreover, tertiary students face financial barriers with over 40% struggling to afford education and accommodation. And as I recently announced during a visit to the University of Ghana, my government will partner with the private sector to demarcate a portion of the vast tracts of land that the universities are holding to construct hostels for students on campus at reasonable rates. And thereby address the accommodation challenges that students are facing. The professional institutions of architects and engineers will be engaged to provide uniform designs for these hostels and a costing of the hostels that will be built on all campuses, and that will be under our program of a bed for all students to be able to stay on campus. We'll also launch the No Fee Stress Initiative, providing fee-paying support to eligible students, especially through the Student Loan Trust Fund. The reintroduction of a quota system has reduced admissions across both nursing and teacher training sectors, restricting entry for many youth who desire to train as teachers and nurses. We deplore the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia administration's practice of opening the recruitment portal only when elections are coming. We'll implement a policy of continuous recruitment of teachers and nurses, especially for the underserved areas. The next NDC government pledges to abolish the teacher licensure exam. We will make teacher licensing a part of the final year program in colleges of education. The John and Jane administration will implement strategies to address teacher accommodation challenges, especially in rural areas, offering incentives to encourage them to accept postings to underserved areas. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, only 20% of youth-led startups receive the necessary funding or mentorship. This lack of support results in high failure rates among young entrepreneurs, stifling innovation and job creation. And so the next NDC government will prioritize support for young entrepreneurs to ensure that they have access to capital and business development services and training. We will support them with funds to start and accelerate the pace of already existing youth-owned businesses. And now, the iconic Women's Development Bank. The Women's Development Bank will also help ensure gender equality by providing funds to millions of women across the country. My dear young women, I urge you to take advantage of the prospect that this Women's Bank is going to offer. You can start your small and medium enterprises and can be sure that the little capital and credit that you need will be provided. Training will be provided on how to manage your businesses so that you can grow your businesses and create more jobs for yourself and the teeming youth of this country. This unique bank will focus on job creation and the myriad of challenges women-owned businesses face in accessing credit and financial resources. The bank will further focus on providing financial services and products that are tailored to the needs of women entrepreneurs and business owners in Ghana. It will train young females and non-graduates in entrepreneurship and finance them to start food and beverage, manufacturing ventures, agro-processing, trading and commerce, and marketing of various local products. The Women's Bank will be one of the major sources for reducing imports because it will micro-target products that stimulate import substitution. As the Exim Bank promotes exports, the Women's Bank will enhance import substitution. A new crop of youth agribusiness people will be financed and mentored to boost the agro-processing space. We implement a program to supply simple agro-processing equipment and capital to young entrepreneurs to add value to local produce for the domestic market and also for export. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been excited watching and listening to all the presentations that were made here today, because our youth who have spoken here today and made presentations have confirmed that our young people are our future change makers. For me, John Dramani Mahama, I've always recognized the incredible potential and power of our young people. I'll continue to recognize and appreciate the importance of empowering them to help shape a better tomorrow for our country. And in conclusion, my young Ghanaians, dare to dream and dare to achieve. Our dreams can transform not only our future, but also the future of our communities, our country, and the world at large. You are the catalyst for positive change. And through you, your inspiring actions and determination, we can bring about the transformation change that our world and our country desperately needs. Young people, remember always to dream big. Remember always to aim high. And remember always to strive for greatness. The power you wield as a young Ghanaian is immense and powerful. By unleashing your potential and embracing your destiny, you can make a global impact. Understand that the future of our nation lies in your hands, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way in realizing your full potential. Young people are the driving force behind sustainable development, and your voices need to be heard loud and clear. And this is why I've decided, in addition to this function on International Youth Day, to host a Mahama Youth Town Hall meeting later tonight at the Bukom Boxing Arena.
When you can say omampani, when you omino that when you can say oh adwene pa ema omino, when you can say bibi esi nani so, when you can say on dwenenum no krenan or kachere Ghana for, because on say baby a Ghana eduru no, ese school free SHS on twem, onye ne basa, but obeshemu kina. Ama enkram ome fili school na ankasa double tracking obetwem semu na amoti because double tracking nyanse bienim emboa ese noma emana nyenyim obekwa kwotene fie wie no obon enoma bebrebe jondro mani mama si oyi ni na afrim inuane enkran bedi obema nuane aye papa se de da oye no Ghana mo pewe na mo pede de na Ghana for ye pe kire se nipa no bedi 4 years in womo ye ma Ghana no obi abedi 8 years anko yie nipa no bedi 4 years oye no ma ama Ghana ntia de ne ma nipa no second chance na de onsan be ye ni biem na embo oman no enyansafo na betimase agimifo bebrebe entimase ombe menye MPP menye NDC ye ka no kore na kire Ghana fo se ye pede obebo oman ye pede obewa be wi oman no ye pede obebo Ghana man no ye pede oba be wi oman no me say aha Captain Caesar TV obenyansafo ane betimase kase hit oba so no subscribe na follow ye say de da mo ye